What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Cooker Brass YouTube channel, and today we're back with another video, and we will be going over a build that I have completed from the ground up. So let's get into it. First things first, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day for coming and viewing this video. You know, it really means a lot to me, and I appreciate you for helping growing the channel and for tuning in today. Go ahead and drop a comment, like, subscribe, try to get us out into the algorithm so that other people can find our channel. But now, let's get into it. Here it is. We have a 13.7 quad rail build, and you're going to ask why I do not have a stock on here. Is because whenever I'm able to in the beginning of the year, I'm going to get this lower put for an SBR build. So that way I don't have to pin and weld this, because this is not a pin and welded muzzle device, and I will be able to run this legally. So going from tip to butt, we have a Break Arms flash hider, and it is threaded for their flash can. As you're able to see, you've got the threads here that we just thread on the flash can. That way you're not blowing everybody's ears out or blowing your own ears out when you're shooting. Then coming back behind that, it is a 13.7 mid-length gas system ballistic advantage chrome line barrel. I was able to pick this up not long ago on a pretty good sale that Primary Arms had, and I went ahead and grabbed that because I knew I'd wanted a 13.7. In my opinion, I just think 13.7 is one of the best overall lengths that you can, because you're not as short as an 11.5, but you're not as long as a 16-inch. The only stipulation that you have is you either have to pin and weld or get a lower SBR, which, Lord willing, I will be able to do that, get my tax stamp for that. But then on top of this, to be completely honest, it is not a RIS2 handguard. I do not have $500 to dump on a Daniel Defense handguard, but this is a clone that another company makes. I think it's O-Hunt. If I can find it, I'll link the website below. I just wanted to try it out because I saw it had a bunch of good reviews, and I have handled a RIS2 before at my local gun shop, just talking to the guys and chopping them up with them. And to be completely honest, I do not feel a lot of difference in this. They claim that it is 70-75 T6 aluminum on here, so it is going to be very durable. I know that the screws did not strip whatsoever. They went in, it was a very sturdy and solid installation. I do not have any wiggle whatsoever on the upper, and it's been very solid so far, and hopefully I'll be able to do a lot of testing on it. Might try to reach out to them and see if I can get one to misuse and abuse. That way we could see the true durability of them all. But yeah, if you can't afford a RIS2 and you like how these look, they make this one that is the full free float handguard, and then they also make one that has the front sight post on there if you're doing a clone correct build, or if you want a fixed sight post on there. But then on the barrel, I have a ballistic advantage chrome gas tube as well, and then I have a KAK gas block on there. Really excited to be able to shoot that and see how smooth this is. But then coming back on here, I do have a Androcorp upper that I was able to get on sale from Optics Planet. This is a very good, simple upper. It's no fraz or anything crazy on it. Compared to all of my other ones, whether it be my Zero Delta or my Palmetto State Armories, it feels the same. It's no less, no more. It just feels like a normal AR upper. So I have that in 70-75 T6 aluminum. And then coming down here below, I have a JMac Customs AR lower. They're a local company to me. I wanted to support a local company because I really like what they're doing with the AK market, and I saw that they made some AR stuff. So I went ahead and jumped on it, and I was able to completely build this out. And their tolerances are very nice, very tight. This was actually a blim lower, and I, to this very day, have not found anything that would have been a blim on this. But very good price on there. I'll go ahead and tag a link down below to JMac's website so you can go and navigate that, whether you be an AK guy or an AR guy. They pretty much have everything in there for you to look at. And then the parts kits that I put in here is a mix of the Palmetto State Armory. I have some M&P parts in here, and I also have some parts from Zero Delta as well. They started stocking a lot of their parts and different accessories on Optics Planet, so I was able to pick them up because I know they're solid and they're very durable. That also includes a mil-spec trigger. I'll probably upgrade the trigger guard if I really feel the need to do so. But then I have ambidextrous safety on here as well. I always like to run one of these whenever I have the chance. Then coming down, I have a Mission First tactical grip on here. It's got some really nice texture to it. I had it laying around and was like, well, there's no reason for me to buy a new one when I've got this sitting there and it needs to be put on a build. So I have that. I really like that as well. Then I have my castle nut. I staked it as well, coming back onto the buffer tube. I just have a regular mil-spec spring and buffer in here as well. Can't really complain about anything on here. It all went pretty smooth. Building from the ground up, this is the one that I really wanted to make sure I paid attention to detail and got everything right on here. So yeah, and then I have some flip-up sights that I think are Mission First Tactical as well. I have these on here because I had them laying around as well. I know Christmas is coming around, so hopefully somebody in the family is buying me a red dot or an optic to throw on here. If not, I might just put an LPVO or some other kind of red dot or red dot magnifier combo, and then just a mil-spec charging handle. And then I will also be using a Toolcraft stainless bolt carrier group in here whenever I'm able to grab that or get that in the mail. So yeah, this is my, honestly, I call it my dream build. I know it's not Gucci parts. I know it's not anything super frazzle-dazzle expensive or crazy, but I've just loved a 13.7. I've had a 14.5. I've actually got a 14.5 Roscoe barrel that I'm going to be building an AR around as well. But I just think 13.7 is a perfect length. I think it's all around one of the best ones that you can get, as I said previously. But yeah, I absolutely love this. And then the accessories that I'll probably throw onto this as well whenever I get the chance will be a modified Pro Mag grip. They made it to be kind of like the old school that you see on the GWAT builds, but I actually chopped this down and made it into a stubby. So that'll be on the front as well. And then I have Magpul MOE SL stock. I really like these a lot. There's not a big profile to them. It puts you in the same mind as the beefiness of some of the B5 stocks, and to be honest, those are my favorite. But I was able to pick this up because I'd noticed that on the inside it has a little retention bar in there. That way the stock fits really tight on there and you don't have any wiggle, because I've had the smaller version of this before and it didn't have the retention bar in there and it just moved a lot. So I had to throw electrical tape on there in order to get it to not move. But I've since got rid of that one and got this. It's also got the reinforced QD slot back there as well. But yeah, these will be the two things that I put on there. Until then, I've got a SB Tactical, I think it's an SBA 4 that I'll be running on this until I'm able to work with getting a tax stamp for an SBR. So hopefully all that'll work. I know at the beginning of the year it's probably going to be crazy. It'll probably take forever for me to get that in, but if I'm able to, I'll be really excited to be able to do that. That way I'll be able to shoot my 11.5, this 14.5 that I build. I won't have to pin and weld. But you never know, later down the road, if I am not able to get that, then I'll just go ahead and pin and weld the device. I know how to do that. So just go ahead and do it. I just didn't want to go through the trouble of doing it and then be able to get it and go from there. But yeah, so that'll be my complete build. And this is my, as I'm calling it right now, my 13.7 dream build, because it has every single thing on here that I could ever want. But yeah, if you have any questions on this whatsoever, just feel free to reach out down in the comments below. If you've had any experience with any of these parts on here, just go ahead and comment down below. Tell me what you think about them. Yes, I know it's not a $2,000 AR. I know it's not anything crazy, but something that I've really enjoyed putting together and building. So yeah, later down the road, when I'm able to get out to the range and put some rounds through it and get that bolt carrier group in, then I'll be posting a full range day video of probably the T-Sauce, putting some rounds through this, get, you know, a bunch of different ones together. That way I can show you all that, how everything runs, and give my opinion and overview on all of that. So yeah, if you ended up staying to the very end of this, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Go ahead, if you like the video, go ahead, drop like, subscribe, comment, tell me down below if you've just recently built your dream gun or what your dream gun build is. I've got some stuff in the works going on right now, so just trying to balance time between, you know, the channel work and some things I've got going on behind the scenes that hopefully I'll be able to share with y'all here soon. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, I just can't ever tell you how much I appreciate you, and I just hope you have a blessed day. Thanks.